Waterwise garden designers are trained to make sure that you don't just have a beautiful garden, but you have one that's absolutely water efficient. Now, this means that it's designed to purpose. In this case, it's a beautiful entertaining area for great Christmas functions. But in your situation, these principles can be adopted to retrofit into an existing garden, or even better, to use as the basis for a future garden design. This is Mount Eliza House, an historic site in Kings Park, and I redesigned the garden last year to be Waterwise. For a start, you always have to consider the environment you're gardening in. Where do the winds come from that dry your soil? What is the sun's position during winter and its path during summer? The aspect of your garden will determine where certain plants are placed. Amending the soil in garden beds for plants that are exotic to our location is absolutely critical. In this one, we have added heaps and heaps of compost in there, a great big thick layer of mulch, and we put some clay in. Now, what this does is it combines together and it slows the movement of moisture and nutrients through the soil, allowing the plants time to take it up and reducing water consumption. The lawn here is contained into an area where it can be watered separately using low-volume spray watering systems. This beautiful grass variety is called Empire Zoysia. Now, it has been proven to be lower maintenance than most grass varieties, and even better than that, it's incredibly water-wise. Now, there are a whole series of these warm season grasses that are suitable for this type of environment. They include couch grasses, of course you've got the buffaloes, which are incredibly popular, zoysia grasses, and don't forget about the kikuyu cultivars. Plant selection is critical, and choosing plants that come from climates and gardening environments similar to ours ensures they are low water users. The Water Corporation's website has a great selection of plants for WA. Always group plants by their water consumption demands. For instance, endemic native plants require very little water once established, and watering twice a week is way too much. The extra water would sink below the plant's roots and literally be wasted. So keep them in an area where they can be watered separately from other plants in your garden. Highly productive plants like herbs, vegetables and fruiting plants, they require larger amounts of water. So grouping them together makes a lot of sense. It's incredibly water-wise. Now, if you're not sure what plants need to go together, you can always employ the services of a fully qualified Waterwise garden designer. When considering your plantings, always create buffering plants around the outside edges of the garden. This reduces wind flow through the garden, and place trees strategically to cool areas, reducing evaporation. Waterwise irrigation design has become an art form, and again, irrigation specialists will be able to help you design a system to suit your new garden or help you to retrofit an old system to be more water efficient. Waterwise irrigation systems water in different zones, allowing water volumes to be adjusted to the garden's needs, ensuring water efficiency. It's vitally important you consider where you get your water from. The water source can come from different places. Things like grey water, of course rainwater, but most ideally in most suburbs in Perth, bore water is a terrific option. If you use these, you can negate the need for using scheme water altogether.